Can tell me what season we're in. We started a new season, and what season do we call this?
Spring.
Spring. Very good. We're in the season of spring. And how many of you can tell me the things that we notice when it's spring outside?
Flowers.
Flowers. We start to see flowers coming up. What else do we see?
Vegetables.
Okay. Is in the morning when we wake up that we don't normally hear in the wintertime?
No.
Do any of you hear the birds chirping in the morning?
Yes.
Yeah.
I heard.
The birds have come back, haven't they? And we hear them chirping and they're singing songs for us in the morning in the springtime.
And tweeting.
Yes, and tweeting. What kind of weather do we have in the springtime?
We have snow weather.
Is it snowing coming from the sky?
Sun.
Sun. We have more sun. And what else do we have sometimes in the spring?
Rain.
Rain, yeah. What do we need that rain for?
For our flowers.
For
and to fill up lakes.
Yeah, we need that water to come down to
when they're still outside.
to make the flowers grow and to make the grass grow. We need that rain to come down, don't we?
And my grass needs to grow out my
flowers with Mrs. In the next room. And what did you learn? What do we put the seeds in? Flowers with Mrs. In the next room. And what did you learn? What do we put the seeds in? What do we put the seed in? What's inside of those that are in front of you?
Egg.
What was the word that we used next door that started with an S?
Dirt.
Did we call it dirt?
No. Soil.
Soil. We are going to use soil. Planting, we don't call it dirt. We call it
Soil.
Soil. Good.
What?
So today, that's what we're going to learn about. We're going to learn about spring, and we're going to learn about planting some flowers. Now, in the springtime, we talked about that we have flowers that are coming up from the ground, and we have sunny weather, and we have rain, and we said that the birds were starting to come back, weren't they? And when the birds come back, they build a nest. And what do they build that nest for?
Eggs.
Eggs. What's inside the eggs?
Baby birds.
Baby birds. This is the time of year when the birds come back and they build their nest in the spring and they lay eggs in their nest. And then pretty soon the eggs hatch. And you're right. What comes out of the eggs is a baby bird. This is the time of year. This is the time of year when we think about things being new. We have new flowers and new grass and new leaves and new babies. All the animals kind of had their babies. That's how we're going to kind of tie this in together. Now, inside these eggs that are in front of you are not baby birds, but we're going to use these eggs as our science project, and we're going to grow some flowers in these eggs. Inside these eggs are seeds for flowers. On the bottom of your egg, no, we're not going to touch and don't look because you'll make all that soil come out. There's a word, and those words are for different kinds of flowers. Some of you will have a dragon. Some of you will have a pansy. Some of you will have a marigold. And then some of you also have what we call an impatient. And those are all types of flowers. Okay, so I've already done this for your eggs, but this is how I got your eggs to look like they are. You take the egg and you crack it on the table, and then it opens, and then the dirt is inside there. And then there's already a seed inside of your egg. Down into the soil, there's a seed that's already been put in there. What is that seed going to become?
A flower.
A flower. What do we need to make that flower grow? If we just sit this over here on the shelf, will it grow into a flower?
No.
Oh,
Water.
Oh, good. We need some water.
And sunlight.
And sunlight. Very good. We need sun and water to make that flower grow. Very good. Okay, so we're going to put a little bit of water on our flower so that it will grow.
Sun plant.
Sunshine. They need sunshine and they need water.
And there's water in your house.
And there is water in your house.
In your hose.
We can put water. We can use the garden hose, or we can use one of these. Does anybody know what this is called?
No. It's a little teapot thing that you can pour.
It does kind of look like a teapot, but this is called a watering can. Take that outside to your garden and water your flowers, or we can wait for it to rain. But if it doesn't rain, then we have to use water from inside our house. You're right. Okay. Now, are we just going to water this plant just this time and wait for it to grow? How many times do you think we need to water it?
4 times.
4 times every day? Or 4 times altogether?
4 times altogether.
Oh, usually we take our plants when we're trying to get them to start growing and we water them just a little tiny bit every day. So we're going to watch these. We're going to put them in this egg carton like this. And we're going to stick our eggs in the window. Why would we stick them in the window and not over there on the counter? What over there by the window that they can't get over there on the counter by the sink?
If they be over there, they will grow and they'll die because
Why?
they don't have any sun.
Yeah, right. We're going to get sunshine over there by the windows, aren't we? So we're going to stick them in here, and every day you're going to check on your egg, and you're going to see if you can start to see your plant grow. And now I'm going to teach you guys a little finger play song. So everybody hold their left hand. Which side's your left?
This one.
Is that your left hand? No.
This is my left hand.
Nope, that's your right hand. Okay, this is our garden. Hold your hand out flat in front of you. Can I see your hand out flat in front of you? No, not your egg, your hand. Just hold your hand like this. Put that down. And hold your, there you go. Okay, this is my garden. Take your take 3 fingers. I'm gonna rake it with care. We're raking our garden. Take your fingers and pinch them together. I'm gonna take some seeds and plant it in the, what's that word we used?
Soil.
Soil. Good. The sun will shine. See the sun shining over our garden? The rain will fall. And in my garden, blossoms will grow straight and tall. Can we try that again?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's our garden. This is my garden. I'll rake it with care. Then some flower seeds I'll plant in there. The sun will shine. The rain will fall. And my garden will blossom and grow straight and tall. Oh, good. When these plants that are in our egg start to grow, and we can see a plant coming up, you can take them home, and maybe you can take it outside, and you can put this whole egg into the soil outside your house. Yeah. Okay, so today, who can tell me, what did we learn about?
We learned about flowers.
What about flowers?
That they need water.
They need water. And they need, what is that called inside there? Are you guys listening? We gotta listen.
Seed.
There's a seed inside there. And what's the seed inside? What do we put the seed down inside?
Soil.
Soil. So our seeds to grow, our flowers need sun. And they need soil. And what else do they need? Water. And then we talked a little bit about the worms. And the worms give the seed air. So those are the things that we need to make our flowers grow.
Mine's dry.
And what did we learn? What season are we in?
Spring.
Spring. We're in the season of spring. And what kinds of things do we and dads that you learned about? Planting flowers.
Yep.
And you can tell them that we're in the season of spring. And what 3 things are you going to tell them that a flower needs to grow?
Soil,
Soil,
water, and
sun. Good job. Those 3 things.
seed.
And we have to have a seed, right?
I don't have soil.
You don't have soil outside your house?
Or
Okay, you guys did a good job today. We're going to go ahead and stop.